So hello Digiforce Crypto Addicts, how are you guys doing? So let's first do a quick checkout. So make sure you guys can hear me okay. And welcome back to another webinar. Second webinar. We did one on Saturday. It was a last minute webinar because something started happening in the cryptocurrency world. Early Saturday morning, guys, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I spotted that, and then on Saturday I had to put the noise out and let you guys know what you should be doing, because things were about, that's what is, yeah, cryptocurrency, guys. The markets go up, the markets come down, and that's all it is about. Now, what I want to share with you in this webinar is, guys, is what's going on in Bitcoin, why this happened, and why you guys need to pay attention to this and the changes, and how I am able to go out and say it's going down, go out and say it's going up. Okay, guys. Now this started to happen. Now this Bitcoin pump started to happen on early Saturday morning, so around 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday to Saturday. I started to look, and I needed to, these things. The thing with cryptocurrency, guys, is a big difference. There's a lot of people I've been talking to. They call this a gamble. You're taking gamble, guys. This is not like going on a casino. You can actually read and learn from history and make your bets, your decision by having, a plan. Okay, guys, you can plan this. Okay. Now there is certain things that is completely out of your control, which is trying to control other people. But the way I see it, guys, listen. We as humans, we can teach people how to fight. We can teach people how to kick, how to kill. But why can't we teach people how to love each other? Guys, it's so more cost effective and costs so much less energy, guys. And it's much better. We can build a better world. That's how we want to build a better world. But, for some reason, we keep seeing the same thing happening over and over again. So, guys, let's get straight to the bone here. Because what I'm going to be showing you here tonight, guys, it can really make a difference in your life, okay, when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies or any other business, guys, any other business online, because we're going to see more and more. Come on, guys, I've been on this game since 2002. I had my first computer when I was 9 years old, and since then I've been seeing people trying to use computers to make money, earn a living working from home, obviously, working less hours and have a better quality of life. Okay, guys. Now, the internet, guys, now, listen, the information is out there. You guys need to go out there, need to get your hands dirty, need to dig it out. And it's out there for everybody to see it. The thing is, some people, okay, they're busy, they have a 9 to 5, and they're busy, and they need this information to be put before them. Okay, so you need to bring this to them and show them how to spot what's going on. Okay, so, guys, what I've been gonna be showing to you in this webinar, is basically is right on your face, but you don't see it because you're too busy the other things. Okay, we very easily get distracted by the media, the mainstream, they distract us, and that's how the economy works, and that's how the economy is influenced. That's how we tell investors where they should be putting their money. What is the best bet for them? Okay. And unfortunately, guys, this is how it is. Okay, this is how things happen. So, why did that bubble on Bitcoin happen? What's going on there, guys? This week I shared a couple of things on the Saturday, unannounced webinar, and on the groups about a site that's pulling out of the US. This is the main site for Bitcoin. Okay, it's the biggest site, has the biggest share on Bitcoin sales, and this site is pulling out of the US. Okay, straight after that, what we see is Bitcoin starting to kick up, to take off, starting to get this pump. Now, guys, straight away I kick my backside into gear, and I needed to find out what's going on. Why is all of a sudden this is happening, and really what's going on. So we know, okay, most of you who've been involved in cryptocurrency, you guys know this is factual. Okay, 80% of the Bitcoin is exchanged for Chinese yen. So what this means, okay, guys, we go around, we see a lot of people, when people are pushing Bitcoin, now we don't see much noise about Bitcoin. What's going on, right? We see people trying to sell Bitcoin directly doing a peer-to-peer at 20 and 10% off, right? to the trade price, guys. What's going on? You need to ask what the hell is going on, right? And you need to kick your ass in gear. You need to go out there. You need to start thinking. And guess what? Most of the sites that people are used to look to for up-to-date information, they don't talk to you about this. They don't say anything about this. Why not? Why they don't say? Well, because they have an interest involved, guys. They also investing in a goddamn Bitcoin themselves, and this just keeps Bitcoin being as dirty as it can be. Dirty money, guys. You may don't like what I'm about to show you. You may don't like what I'm about to tell you, but guys, this is the facts. This is the truth. It's out there for everyone to see, and you guys need to start to spot this. If you guys want to be on the right coin, investing on the right coin, no coin depends on any other coin to survive here, guys, okay? Now, we're going back to the website. Let's go here very quick to the coin chasers, and we're going to find that post. Because, you know, guys, we're going to have haters. Is no doubt about that. We're always going to have people who don't agree, and we cannot convince anyone to agree to whatever. You know, everybody's going to have different opinions. But when you guys start swearing and calling names to each other, then I have to block the one who first started the name calling, guys, okay? Because we're not here to get people calling names to other people, okay? Like I said, you know, let's teach people how to love each other. It's much easier, and it saves. It's much more energy efficient than anything else. So if you go down here, and we find the post that says exit, okay, that says the website that's pulling out from the US because the USA regulations. So what's happening there? Why is this happening? Okay, guys. So you can see here, if you click on that post and you read exactly what happened there. Again, guys, SEC. Securities Exchange Commissions, because they don't like the tokens, they don't like cryptocurrency in general, and they want it out of the US. Now, what happened? What's going on in the US? US in the cryptocurrencies in general is US and business. Okay, the US government towards business. Okay, the US don't like people or business that come between them and money. It doesn't matter what country you live in. Right now, they're trying to pass a law. Okay. They try to get this to pass through, and I think they will pass it through, okay? And they want to have the power to go internationally, stop business, close down business who use the US dollar. And that's their argument. If the business out of the US still using the US dollar because they believe the US dollar is the currency of the internet, they want to have the powers to shut them down and freeze everything, okay, guys? And when they do that, I don't know if you ever been involved with the business who got shut down by the SEC. I've seen money business being shut down by the SEC. I was involved with one, you know, just less than a year ago. Actually, it's been more than a year ago, where they shut down the business. They took all the money. They took all our traffic, everything, which was traffic monsoon. Some of you guys know this. And the guys, guess what? They don't care less about the public. It's nothing about the public. SEC is a completely non-profit organization, and they just go straight away to get the money. So this site obviously pushing out, Bitfinex is pushing out of USA because their regulations SEC. So it's all described here on the website. So what happened next? So what happened next is, we also know that US wants powers to be able to shut down business outside the US grounds. Who use the dollar as a currency, guys. So you need to know this information, need to be aware of this information, because this stuff is real and it's happening. It's happening right now, guys, okay? And if you guys miss these things and all of a sudden the site gets shut down and your money goes, you're never going to get it back, ever, guys, because they are, you know, what I call the legal scam. They're using the law to take the money, as much money as they can, okay? So this is the benefit. This is why I'm telling you guys, use your cold wallets. Keep 50% on your wallets, on your computers, on your hard drives, on your USB drives, and use the other 50% on trade, like I showed you on Saturday. If you see a coin going up, like it has happened during this weekend in Bitcoin, guys, then move 50% of that coin that you have online, put it into BTC. It's very easy. You just exchange, you just subshift it. You wait. As soon as you see that red candle coming again on Bitcoin, put it back in Digibyte, right? Then wait. As soon as it goes back up again, you repeat it. But guys, this happens from Friday up to this morning. Okay, it's this morning around 4 o'clock in the morning. I went to the groups again. I went to Skype and said, "Hey, Bitcoin is sinking." And why it was sinking? Why did I spot this? Well, let's go back here to the Chinese currency. Okay, the Chinese yen, which is, you know, basically 80% of Bitcoin is exchanged for Chinese yen. So guys, if China is so brilliant about cryptocurrencies, why are they want yen out of every exchange where cryptocurrency is involved. Okay, they don't want anything to do with this, guys. And this is what happened last night. Okay, so I started to check, and here is Bittrex, is the second most used website. Okay, where's the new? This is something I wanted to touch. That's another thing there. So you can see the pattern. Okay, guys, you can see the pumps and dumps, and basically the pump is 50 and is 20-30. Okay, guys, they take 30%, they put 20% back in, and by doing this, what happened? Once you see this happen, you see the candles coming up. You can see, guys. Okay, so Bittrex is about to remove market to be delisted on August 25th. It happens last night, so they stopped, completely stopped. Why they stopped? Because they want to protect the Bitcoin, guys. Okay, but you can see they're going to remove yen, and more sites have already done that, and more sites will continue to do this. Now, by doing so, they protected the Bitcoin investors. That's all they're doing. Because the moment these guys are starting to cash out, they created this pump of the 20-30, right? And people see Bitcoin going up. Everybody, you know, every altcoin went on the reds because everybody's saying, "Whoa, Bitcoin is flying," right? So everybody started to do the same thing, which I showed you on the Saturday what people was doing, because people take advantage of the coin going up, and then they try to cash out as soon as they see the red candle forming. They try to cash out and put it back into their favorite currency. Okay, this is the same currency here. This is when I spotted, you know, there you go. So they started to take out, and they have a lot of takeouts, and obviously disconnected. Okay, so they can no longer buy Bitcoin using the Chinese yen. Okay, so guys, so what this means? This means that, you know, the Chinese now are forced, just like you and me, if they don't want to buy any of the cryptocurrency, they have to exchange the yen for dollars first. Okay, and then bring it into the cryptocurrency and then exchange it for Bitcoin or you know, or LTC, whatever coin they want to buy. Okay, but they're still gonna have to buy now, exchange the yen for dollars first. And what this does to the economy, guys, to the fiat currency, is going to bring the dollar back up. Because if you're going to look at the dollar against the euro, the dollar costs less than the euro. Okay, the euro is higher than the dollar right now. Okay, and of course this is no good for the U.S. economy. So guys, you need to understand those things. Okay, because this is what's going to make the difference in you picking a winning currency and making sure every time you move, you're going to move for a win, right? Now, as that said, guys, is the thing is the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. We have to ask this question because there's a lot of people, like I said, is going around now selling Bitcoin 10% or 20%. We have seen this on the groups. Like, gotta remove them and block these people, but they always find another way and try and get you to send them money for Bitcoin because you know, people believe that every cryptocurrency depends on Bitcoin. Guys, that's not absolutely. So that's a lie. Okay, and in most cases, if you send money to that people, chances are they either sending you fake Bitcoin or Bitcoin that has been created by some sort of program. Because think about it, guys. This is not like gold. This is not like silver. This is not like copper, right? This is created by people. Gold and silver cannot be created by people. It has to be dug off the ground, right, guys? So anyone, this has been created by anyone can create Bitcoins, right? It's just a program, right? Anyone can create this and sell you something, and then who's going to know? Or who's going to say you bought fake Bitcoin? Or who's going to say you send the money to that people, you're going to get anything back? So you need to be very careful with those things as well. But obviously, if that is going on, we haven't seen any people coming out and say, you know, this site has come or that site has come or try to buy something from this guy, Bitcoin or whatever. He didn't send me the coin. So you haven't seen people doing that. So because nobody's saying they've been scammed because they tried to buy Bitcoin from somebody else, we have to assume that they actually are doing this. They actually charging 20 or 10% less than the price, the market price to people, and they are doing this. Okay. Now, another thing you need to ask is you go to the market cap, okay, and you look at the Bitcoin. This is something I've been trying to explain to you in the last week or so, guys. You look at the amount of Bitcoin we have there. Circulation supply is now at 16 billion, guys. Listen, there is simple not enough coin for the value that Bitcoin has. Now, guys, don't go all off on one. Okay, you may have a different idea. You may have a completely, but guys, you need to ask those questions. Okay, you need to think about it. Where does the value coming from? Is that somebody that goes out there and actually says, okay, there is a Bitcoin for 20,000 and you're just going to get $20,000 for one Bitcoin, and that's how this increases the value of Bitcoin? No, somebody has to be put the numbers in there, guys. Okay, and in order for to be that value, there needs to be a certain amount of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is not created like the same way what the gold is dug from the ground. Okay, now we're going to look at our favorite coin here, which is obviously Digibyte. Okay, and we look at Digibyte in 3.5 years. Okay, which is produced when my machines are working here, when transactions take place, when somebody sends Digibyte to someone, that's when the coin is created. But in 3.5 years, Digibyte, and guys, is a low price coin, a coin that a lot of people, for some reason, they just talk. Well, it's not some reason. I know why they're talking like that, because the tactic that I use is the tactic that Bitcoin used. Bitcoin got people to join Bitcoin by talking down at the business. And now that we're doing the same to this group, they don't like it. And so, of course, they're going to come up, but what we do is we give them the same treatment that they did when nobody believed in cryptocurrency. But right now, guys, cryptocurrency is still pretty new. People are starting to hear about Bitcoin. They see the dollars, they get blind by the dollars, and they put the money there. But we'll be showing you something in a bit. I will be showing you something, how people get blind by the dollars and how they lose money in Bitcoin, because they don't do a very simple mathematic number here, guys. Okay, there's no magic. It's very simple, very common sense. But anyway, so we go here and we go back to Digibyte, circulation supply. So Digibyte, we know the maximum supply will be 21 billion coins. But in 3.5 years, there is, guys, come on, 8 billion coins in 3.5 years, which has been created just from transactions, right? And it still is nowhere near from the values that Bitcoin is showing there, right? So how come? Okay, guys, where is this value coming from? Where is this value to the Bitcoin is coming from, right? There's no by creating coins, because mining Bitcoin is not that easy anymore. And we used to say how much coin was mined when Bitcoin was new, right? When Bitcoin just come out. How much Bitcoin is actually out there? Is really only 16 million coins out there? Really? Can you believe this? Come on. If the only way the coin that goes up, if somebody sells it, okay, somebody has to sell the coin. Somebody has to sell the amount of coin on the exchanges. That's how it works. Okay, it's not just somebody's going to give you 20 grand for a Bitcoin just because you ask for it, right? And then you go and declare that 20 grand as an increase on the Bitcoin value. No. It doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that, guys. Come on. Let's not be naive, and let's see the things for what they are. So there's really Bitcoin worth this much? There's really that much money in Bitcoin, right? There's really that $67 billion in Bitcoin. Really? I think so, guys. I don't think so, right? And I have a lot of Bitcoin myself, guys. And obviously I have to ask those questions. And the reason I'm telling you this, guys, is because you need to start to think about it at the market before you get caught, right? SEC eventually will win their case and they will shut it down. Business will move from US and start to use the euro, because right now, if you want to buy any cryptocurrency, you can go to the website, Lightbit, okay? And you can actually buy Digibyte in euros. And this is going to be the answer, guys. This is going to be the answer for every business. So that will be Poloniex, that will be Bitrex, all those business. Listen, they can't carry on fighting. They really want to carry on spending that much money and solicit fees to carry on fighting SEC, because SEC is against the tokens, is against the cryptocurrencies. Now, guys, makes more business sense if they just move out of the US. Okay, they don't need to move the company. They just need to register the company out of the US and start trade in euros. If they start to do that, they not only save a lot of money in solicitor fees, they also be in peace. Okay, their customers are also going to be in peace, because we're not going to be here. Well, when is the SEC going to shut down Poloniex and take all our funds? When is the SEC going to shut out Bitrex and take all our funds? Well, you can see Bitfinex is already moved off the US. Guys, this is the leader. There was the main site for Bitcoin, right? If they're moving out the US already, what do you think the others going to do, right? Okay. Now, with the Chinese losing the power of buying Bitcoin, because Ian is now being removed. Ian is now being removed from the Bitrex. Okay, you can no longer buy Bitcoin. So how can the people carry on predicting these high numbers? I don't think so, guys. It's not possible. It's no longer possible, right? So what you need to do, guys, is just go into the market and you look what's going on. You check the markets. You check the trend. So this one we know is going to go, but it's not working anymore. It's not working. So the Chinese can no longer buy Bitcoin on Bitrex using the yen currency. Finish. Part is over. So what we saw this morning, this is why I went out and say, guys, the ship is sinking. Why is the ship sinking? Because they stopped the pump and dump. Okay, they were making a lot of money doing this. They're making shitloads of money doing this, guys. Serious amounts of money doing this. 20, 30 cash out, okay? And obviously, yeah, they're influencing the whole market, and people get blind by dollars, and they all stand to jump on the bandwagon. Now, I will ask something about new guys that probably I do a video for this one here. I know there's a lot of noise about new guys, but you know, since we're here, let's go straight into it, okay? So you guys know exactly what's going on here as well. Where is my market cap gone? Let's go back to the market cap. So back to the market cap, and let's look at the news side. So people talk about hunches, okay? People mixing shit up here. Really, really bad. Again, blind by dollar signs. You know, it's going to worth $200. Where's the coin to make it worth $200, guys? Okay, this thing with the market in January, September the 9th, right? September 9 last year, 2016. That's when it hit the market. There's already produced 50 million coins, 100 million coins to be created. Where is the $200 here, guys? There is no $200 on this coin. This is another BS coin, okay? Again, where is this coin being managed from? China, right? You guys click on Explorer 2, what you guys go here, right? You guys need to do your research, take your time, get your hands dirty, Unchained.India. Okay, you put in money there just to push up this coin, which is all in Chinese. Nothing here is in English, guys. What do you understand here? Absolutely nothing. So why is people pumping this coin? Again, they're just getting you in, and they get out before you do, and then you lose coin, and then you say, cryptocurrency is shit. Cryptocurrency, I lost a lot of money. Guess what? That's because you didn't do your due diligence, and you keep investing in crap coins like this. Okay, this is a scam coin, flat out. You want to get out of this coin as quick as possible, guys. Okay, so guys, tell me if it's a good coin. You want to invest in a good coin, Litecoin, of course, Digibyte, even Dogecoin, guys. Okay, even Dogecoin is a good coin to invest. But this stuff like this, guys, these coins are coming from boiler rooms. Okay, coming from the back of people already invested, early investors, what already there waiting for you as the sucker to come in with your $50, your $10, your $20, and they are already on the background already cash out. And then you go and check the trends. What do you see? You see they're going down like crazy. Why is it going down like crazy? Well, it's because the support isn't there, right? Because the support isn't there. What you're going to get is a bunch of whales already waiting there to take your money away. And of course, you know, companies like SEC needs to get involved. It really needs to shut stuff like this down. Of course, they have to. Because we can't allow this kind of thing, because the money just keeps going to one direction, okay? At Digibyte, you see a completely different thing, guys. You see people are working together. People, yes, we're going to have one or two that every now and then pops up in a group, and sometimes, guys, I come here on a rush, and then I just did end up removing the wrong person. You know, it does happen, because it's very, very difficult to maintain the two groups, doing what I'm doing, looking at the trends. And, you know, I also have my own family, my own business, hosting business to run as well, where I have to support the website. So, guys, I'm sorry. Sometimes I do remove the wrong person. You guys just send me an email. I check it out, and we'll add you back in. But it's quite difficult to add you back in when you remove from the groups. So, guys, so pretty much this should give you a good insight. I basically wanted to go a little further, guys, which is about you spotting what's going on in the market, what's going on in the economy. You know, UK pushed out of European Union, and now the media and everybody's turning their attentions to the Muslim community. They are the bad for everything. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? You know, why don't they just, you know, talk about what really the problem is and why they want to pull out of the European Union? Okay, because they think by pulling out of the European Union that is going to cause the euro to go down. It doesn't. The euro is going to go back up, guys. Okay, instead they just use hatred and distributing fear, right, and distracting people by saying the Muslim community. Listen, it's not a Muslim. Listen, there is bad people everywhere. Okay, in US they're doing it to the different thing, but they're doing it to the colored people, right? You know, it's all trying to distract people from what really is going on in the, you know, inflation, guys. Inflation is going to hit people so hard, right? So hard. People don't have no idea how does this happen. Okay, how does this happen? Okay, because people get distracted. It's stuff they shouldn't really be getting distracted. The internet out there, all information is out there, guys. Look at the internet. Just look for the stuff that you want to watch, because that's what you're doing. If you're going to Facebook and you're spending time on Facebook watching some crappy video of a guy slapping another one or whatever, and you get involved in those things, guys, stop wasting time with that. That's spreading hate. Okay, that's what people. I mean, that's what the army does. Okay, look, Korea is training all the men to try and provoke now a war in the USA. Guys, why do that? Why don't just teach people how to love and love and respect each other, which is how the world's supposed to be like. Okay, love and respect each other. So, guys, here it is. So pretty much, guys, is just keep your eyes peeled and go around and look for the right information. Make sure you don't get caught. And when you get caught, take it as a lesson. Okay, take it as a lesson. It's part of it's part of the learning process, because most millionaires and most people that get rich, they get rich by making mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, right? And guys, do it. Okay, just do it. Okay, don't think about I will try. Forget about the will try. Okay, we're supposed to video say, okay, if you see the Bitcoin is popping up, it's not pumping up, so we're not going to do it. If Bitcoin is pumping up, you just go back straight to your Digibyte. Okay, whatever coin you whatever. So you go straight to Digibyte, and this is all you need to do. Okay, you get to Digibyte, you go down here, and right now the bid price, the asking price is 355 Satoshi. Okay, so let's say I want to sell 5,000. Okay, you just hit 5,000 and you click buy. Okay, that's the minimum asking price. Right now it's gone down to 353. So let's go. We put that 353. Okay, just send the 5 for a 3. Okay, and put your buy order in. As soon as you click buy, if I go right now, he's gonna obviously buy 5,000. 5,000 Digibytes for that price. Okay, that's the buy price. Selling is exactly the same thing. Instead of you tapping here, you tapping this side here. So what's the minimum selling bid? So the selling price, you want to try and hit that price there. You can go and look at the sell orders and the price orders here, and then do a waiting price. But don't do for the waiting price, guys, because there's a lot of bots. Okay, there's a lot of people using bots, and they're always going to try to beat you to it. So look at the price there. If that is the price, so I'm going to sell at that price. So you sell at that price. So as soon as you sell at that price, so I'm going to sell 5,000, and I hit the sell. As soon as I hit sell, it sells it straight away. So what happened? Then it goes into Bitcoin. Leave it on Bitcoin. You don't even need to go back to Bitcoin and buy it again. What you do need to do after you did that and you got your balance in Bitcoin, you go back to USDT, you go back to Bitcoin, and now you will be waiting for see the red candle. As soon as you see that red candle forming, okay, straight away. So that's near the bearish trend line. You see the bearish. If you don't use the lines, don't use the lines. I recommend you to use the lines because that's what I do. So it's going bearish. So if it's going bearish straight away, okay, usually as soon as you pass the standard, get ready to sell. Okay, obviously because you're going to be seeing a red candle above there. So because I always tell you, if you see Bitcoin above standard going up, okay, it has to be above standard, not on a bearish line. That's the bearish. So on a bear line, it goes bearish. So you should all have sold and start to move back to your coins. And we can see that some people still doing it because they haven't spotted. Okay, people just haven't spotted this is happening in Bitcoin, and that the speed of growing of Bitcoin you've been seeing from Friday night, late Friday night, or early Friday, Saturday morning, up to yesterday 4 o'clock this morning. After the 4 o'clock this morning, guys, it stopped because the Chinese are no longer able to buy Bitcoin using the yen, so now they have to buy dollar, and then from the dollar they can then buy the cryptocurrency, and soon they all will have to buy euro and then use euro. So everybody is going to end up having to buy euros to buy cryptocurrency because it's the safest thing to do for exchanges. Okay, Poloniex is all a matter of time they pull out of the US. Bitrex is all a matter of time that they pull out of the US as well. Okay, Bitfinex done it. This too is going to do. It's just a matter of time, and the question when. Right now, another thing you have noticed is Coinbase. I haven't said anything about Bitrex stopping trading with the yen. Okay, Coinbase hasn't said anything at all. No post whatsoever on their website. Any of those cryptocurrencies websites out there, they don't say anything that's going to affect, that can stop people from buying Bitcoin. Why? Because they all have an interest based, because they invested in Bitcoin. Yes, of course, they all have to protect their interests. But, if they want to be realistic to the public, then they would go out and say, hey, take a look at Bitcoin, Digibyte, right? Because Digibyte is a currency that is owned and only by people. And this is why we don't see Gerard coming out in news or anything that could cause the coin to pump, because he doesn't want to do that. He wants this thing to be natural and people friendly as possible. And it is a coin that he has everything that he needs to work, guys. Okay, a lot of you still asking and putting some of the questions at all, guys. You just want to say something negative and you're finding wrong things to say, but he doesn't need to change anything. Why change the branding or change the looks? Why? What's wrong with it? It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The wallets work, the phone wallets work. There is a bug on an iPhone and on the Mac wallets. Yeah, that's what we need to get fixed. Okay, they work, but they're not working perfectly. Okay, so let's get that fixed. That's the main thing. Okay, getting those wallets to work. Okay, and get everything so people can use it as a real payment. So let me go here to the question side to see what comments you guys are posting. So if you guys have any questions. Chris Smith, okay, it's quite a big question there. No, that's all. That's all. This is, yeah, it goes, guys. A lot of comments here, so I'll be here. I'll be here for the rest of 2 hours trying to go through this. Let's go to YouTube side here. Okay, to Chris. So Chris Smith. I'm having a couple of million. I'm holding God and the Ansh today. I was going to go up and it did. So I bought it 8 BTC yesterday and sold it as it is absolutely at today and took profits and bought more. Yeah, this is what we're doing, guys. Cryptocurrency, we're here to take the profits. So make sure you always take the profits. Stop asking, when it's going to get to 2,500 Satoshi. Nobody knows, guys. The reality is nobody knows. So yeah, I go out and say Digibyte will reach $1 in 30 days, right? In 30 days. That's why Digibyte will reach $1 in 30 days, and it's very possible. I mean, Bitcoin went from 2,800 to 4,000 in just 3 days, right? Because all you need is somebody who comes and does the same thing in Digibyte as the Chinese have been doing it in Bitcoin, like they do just over the weekend. So you guys can see it's all very possible. Is having the right people and the right doing it at the right time, basically doing it at the right time, and the money. Guys really don't need that much money. Don't need that much money to do that. All you need to do is to cause the impression of 2030 like they did over this weekend. It showed the impression that the coin is going up and people just rush in from other coins, just like happened in Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is a good coin to do that because everybody's watching Bitcoin. So obviously now, if you who's watched this webinar, probably going to have somebody in Europe is going to think about doing the same thing that the Chinese guys have been doing over the weekend, and Bitcoin starts to go up again. But there it goes, guys. If it does happen, this is what you do. If it does happen, if you've seen that thing going up, then just move 50% of your Digibyte that will be on exchange straight back to Bitcoin. Okay, right now is not a good time to do that. Okay, because it's below standard, guys, way below standard. That's not a good time to do that. We want to do that where we're going to have enough time to move, which obviously is when at the top. Okay, now if you want to get involved with Bitcoin, then yeah, this is the right time to buy. Obviously, the right time to buy is whatever you want to buy, right? This is exactly the same thing for any other cryptocurrency. All you need to do is make sure you know that the support is there. Digibyte is now the market is plus 22.3%. So chances are tonight we're going to be seeing Digibyte going back to the numbers that it was before Friday, and if not, higher. If it's not, higher, guys, because Digibyte has a lot of support. You guys need to see the reality is behind Digibyte is that it does have a lot of people support, and at the same time we do have a couple of jokers and we have a couple of haters. And unfortunately, the jokers they don't take sides, but because of their jokes, I usually they coincided what the haters are saying, and then it looks like they're getting some backup, but they don't. Some people are just jokers, others just being childish. And we do try and remove and block as many as we can, but sometimes it's not always possible. Chris, again, me too. I'm jealous of you guys. I bought 6 BTC. About 6 BTC worth. Yes, me too. Okay, Chris, when the drop stalled, I knew it. The whales were ready to buy. Uh, sometimes they don't buy, they cash out. They cash out and wait for the next pump, for the next pop. Uh, Bitrex is not this list is not this, delisting BTC, guys. It's delisting the yen. Okay, the delisting there it shows for the yen. For the Bitcoin, there is nothing saying that they're going to delist Bitcoin. They're only saying that they're going to delist the yen against the Bitcoin, so people can no longer buy Bitcoin using the yen currency. Chinese money, right? No, that's no BTC. Okay, that's no BTC. That's the market is going to be delisted in the yen. If you look here of the symbols, okay, that's the Chinese dollar, the Chinese currency. So which means the Chinese no longer is going to be able to buy Bitcoin using yen. So you see the pumps. If you look at the pumps, you look at the correlation here and what we have over the weekend, you can see is exactly. You go to the Bitcoin and you look at the trend, and you can see the levels. So it's kind of slowing down a little bit here. It looks like the Polynex is getting a traffic problem again because the traffic just keeps growing, guys. This is it. The cryptocurrency right now is growing so fast. There is more and more people now getting interested into this than ever before, and this is the right time to get involved. So, the reality of buying Bitcoin at this stage is, again, Bitcoin has been around for 8 years, and there is already a lot of people sitting back, either waiting to take their profits. So you guys, this is going back to the webinar. So let's do that since it's not loading. Let me show you a simple math here that you guys can use yourselves. Okay, it's actually something I asked on both groups yesterday, and nobody could answer me that question. Right? Nobody give me the right answer. Everybody said, "Oh, don't sell your coin and you don't lose profit. Just wait for the next time to go up." Here's the thing. Okay, if you are an investor, yeah, you invest, you hold your coin and you sit and hold. But if you're not an investor, guys, if you are a trader, you need to think about how quick you can make profits. So let's say I went in, exactly the same question I asked on the groups. I went in and I invested $1,000 in Bitcoin. So I invested $1,000 in Bitcoin, and say Bitcoin dropped. What did it drop? So it's today maybe dropped about -10, something like that. Okay, -9 or something like that. I don't think it went 20. So, but let's say, okay, let's carry on this system. Okay, so let's say Bitcoin drops 20%. Okay, so 1,000 minus 20%, guys. So it's going to be, so one coin, hold on, that's wrong. So one coin, Bitcoin is now $4,000. So we're going to just go for the correct number. So 4,000, okay, 4,000. So 4,000 minus 20%. Okay, guys, that's $800, right? That's almost $800. So if you buy $1,000 in Bitcoin and Bitcoin drops 20%, okay, you're losing $800. Okay, you're losing $800. Now, if you buy, that's where the things get interesting. Now, if you buy $1,000 worth of Digibyte and it drops 20%, what did you lose? Can anybody answer this question? Let me go here. Where's the questions? Let me go back here to the question section. What's the next question? Okay, so if you buy, if you invest $1,000 in Digibyte, guys, you lost nothing. And Digibyte drops 20%, you lost what? You lost about 20 cents, 40 cents, right? 40 cents. Okay. If you invest $1,000 on Bitcoin right now, which is $4,000, it drops 20%, you lost $800. So pretty much your investment is all gone out of the window, guys, just like that. Boom. Okay. Now, of course, if you have balls of steel and you know what you're doing, you're just going to keep yourself calm and going to wait and hope that Bitcoin goes back to that $4,000 and pass it. Okay, but don't think that investing in a smaller coin is a bad idea. It's a clever idea and it's the best idea. Okay, it's actually the best thing you can do, because remember what I just showed. If you invest $1,000 in Digibyte, okay, and Bitcoin starts to go up, okay, above standard, you just move 50% of that coin, you put it into Bitcoin, you wait for Bitcoins to start to drop. As soon as the red can forms, you put it back into Digibyte. So this keeps your value up. And obviously, the more people are doing that, Digibyte drops, you go back. When you go back and buy Digibyte, you always end up buying more than what you had initially. Now, sometimes that can be a bad move, because if Digibyte doesn't go down, and starts to go up, then you actually make a loss. Okay, again, you make a loss. So you need to be. It's a very, very risky move, a very, very risky trade. So what we have there, we have. Will you turn out to be a liar for the 12,000 subscribers? Why would I be a liar? Why would I be a liar? So when did you join the webinar? Are you late? I don't know how to say your name, because can't quite read that, but there it goes. If you come to the webinar, then start watching the webinar from the beginning, and you will see the facts right there in front of you. Because if there is people lying out there, that's the people who promoted and pushing the Bitcoin, and obviously they are afraid of the facts. They're afraid, guys, here's the reality. There is more and more people coming into cryptocurrency, and people will see this, and more people try to expose the facts. All that's going wrong with Bitcoin. And as the truth comes out, guys, there is no, by accident, they want to split Bitcoin. Okay, they keep coming up with the fork, potential another fork in September. Is already talks about a potential new fork in September again. So, guys, this is because the programmers who created Bitcoin, who obviously Bitcoin doesn't have a face, doesn't have a name, they don't agree between each other. They don't agree, the miners. Guys, they all rowing over Bitcoin. And why are they rowing? Because of the dollar sign. They're not rowing because of the service that the thing's supposed to be providing. They're rowing because of the dollar signs. They're not rowing because of the investors invested this much in Bitcoin. Because of what they're going to get and what shares they're going to get, the processing fees that who's going to get to keep the most money. And internally, yes, absolutely, Digibyte as a face, guys. There is some people who talk crap about Digibyte, but there is the website, okay, and if you go to Twitter, it's right there. Okay, click on the Twitter, and here's your tweet, and here's the Digibyte Twitter account, okay, and you go here, there is Gerard, okay, Gerard Trade profile. Okay, he's a guy hiding. He's not hiding from anybody. He posts when he can. Okay, and I think he's doing what he's supposed to doing. He's making sure that Digibyte is working, and he is working. The wallets are working. We open and we send. We sell. I mean, I posted a lot of videos testing the wallets. There's a warning actually from Gerard right there. Bitcoin Cash full nude override the existing Bitcoin. Now, this is a lot of questions I've been having about this. I actually need to upload a video about this, guys, because you do need to be very careful when you're installing some of these wallets, because they do override your existing Bitcoin wallet and convert it into Bitcoin Cash automatically. So, guys, what the hell? So, Bitcoin worth $4,000. If you download that wallet, how much is your Bitcoin? Then it's going to report. So, if you go here to the market cap, and I mean, guys, listen. You can love as much as you like a Bitcoin. And, I got Bitcoin myself, guys. And I probably got more than many of you who are talking out there, right? And it's not an easy coin to convert into cash, okay? I almost gone to court twice because of it. So you guys talking about Bitcoin, and you can say how much you love Bitcoin, but you guys really have no idea. You're just talking about the dollar numbers that you see in there and really have no understanding what's going on in the cryptocurrency. But you can see if your Bitcoin is converted to Bitcoin Cash, which you can see the circulating supply. Circulating supply is pretty much the same, guys. Okay, difference is about 100 million coins a day. Okay, 100,000 coins a day. Okay, so guys, if you by accident download the wrong wallet for the Bitcoin Cash, you pretty much convert your Bitcoin to your Bitcoin Cash, and this is the value you have. So you guys can see very, very quick. You can see how you very easily getting yourself in a trap, and you cannot convert your Bitcoin Cash back into Bitcoin. You can trade it back into Bitcoin if you go to the trade, but there it goes. You lost all what you have, or you thought you have, is no longer there. And you can see, Polynex already has Bitcoin Cash there. So obviously, if you happen to do that, then the only way you're going to get back your Bitcoin is by buying Bitcoin back. Again, this is all part of the little scheme of getting people to get themselves into problems and then trick them. Guys, is just, how Bitcoin was dirty and filthy and keeps going that way. Okay, so guys, you need to get into Digibyte. Okay, I don't care what coin you guys think or you think about, but Digibyte right now as a technology, it works and it does what it's supposed to do, and is more suitable than any other coin to become and be accepted by merchants. And it's already been accepted in euros. You can buy Bitcoin, Digibyte in euros, and it's all a matter of time until these platforms, they all be forced to move their business to a euro country. Okay, move it out of the US or risk to lose everything, and then when somebody end up in jail, right? At the moment, let's not, we can see Digibyte $1 tonight. Okay, all you guys need to do is let's start sharing the content. If you guys can create content, then create content. If you don't want to create content, then help spreading the word. That's all you guys need to do. Spread the word. The more people come about, the more people see the content, the more people will get interested. I mean, I got people who bought Digibyte last week, and I just had one before the webinar. He wants to get into Digibyte and wants me to help him get Digibyte. So, if I have some that I can sell, I don't now because, I already sold and I keep in my share that I don't sell, which is offline anyway. But, as I trade and I get more Digibyte and I mine more Digibyte, then I'll be more than happy to sell Digibyte to whoever wants to buy. Now all depends how much quantity of Digibyte you want. In fact, I just sold 39,000 Digibytes last night, right? So if you don't see a clear-cut clarification, James, if you don't see, well, you don't see because you don't want to see it. Like I said, just go to the Digibyte website and everything you need to know about the code mate is there. Okay, is there. And if you want to test it, then test it for yourself. Just put $5. That's all you need. $1. Use $1. Okay, buy Digibyte from somebody else. Okay, or ask somebody to make a purchase on your website in a few Digibyte. Right? I mean, do you get access to the clear code? What's going on in Bitcoin? So can you guarantee me that Bitcoin does really worth that $4,000? Is that the real value of Bitcoin? Right? So I don't understand why you guys asking Gerard to provide you with some proofs of this and that when people buy Bitcoin where nobody owns it. Nobody is responsible for the damn thing. That this thing can simple disconnect, disappear, and nobody knows nothing. Right? At least Digibyte, if anything goes wrong, Gerard has to put his neck on the line. Right? I don't understand why people keep saying bad things about a coin that is pretty much as clean as it can be. Listen, guys, before I go into Digibyte, I went to another coins. Litecoin, Dogecoin, you guys name it. I'm actually got them in the favorites. If you look when I'm sharing my screen, you can see I tick because I've been looking into them. Stellar coin, But you know what? Out of all those coins, Digibyte is the one that had everything that I needed to. So, Chris, that's right. Digibyte has been around for 3.5 years. Gerard was, and I think he still is one of the early investors in Bitcoin. And the guy knows exactly what he's doing. Okay, he knows exactly. Yeah, he made a couple of mistakes. One of them is the Digibyte games that was it didn't work for Digibyte. Okay, anyone with a little brain who can work some numbers, and guess what happened? It wasn't a good move for Digibyte itself. But this business, you make mistakes. You make mistakes. So you made a mistake. It didn't affect anybody who had wallets and who had Digibyte. It all affect the people who playing games. I mean, people playing games for free. Why pay them to play the goddamn games anyway? But and this is why we got so much negative people now attacking Gerard because he took away the little coins that the kids used to get for playing, Roadblocks or whatever, Minecraft or whatever that was. You know, so of course you're gonna get a lot of negative now coming from there. The big picture. What the big pictures? What exactly, James Phillips? What exactly would be the big picture for you? Would be what? A Bitcoin gets $200,000 and what? What's the point having $100,000 in Bitcoin if you can't use it? Right? Is anybody on a call from Australia? Is anyone here from Australia? If you guys can tell me, have you ever seen a cash point? I'm from Portugal, but I live in UK. I have seen a cash point in Lisbon for Bitcoin, but I haven't seen anybody that takes Bitcoin as a payment. Right? I've seen a cash point that I can buy Bitcoin. I can buy Bitcoin. That's what that cash point is about. They're not a paying point that I can go there and take and pay for Bitcoin. There is nobody who takes Bitcoin as a payment. Right? Now, if there's anybody here in Australia, there's a lot of people from Bitcoin to be spreading rumors about Bitcoin is being accepted in Australia. So I want anybody to tell me that they find a shop in Australia, a cafe or a bar that takes Bitcoin as a payment, that they actually use that. Not the cash points where you go and you put $1,000 in exchange for Bitcoin. Okay? So if you happen to be here on a live call, if you not, then you guys can post it on the comments on this video. Predictions, Bart Van. Okay, Bart. Okay, Bart, you're quite active on the groups, but you know what? They predicted that's a listen. The people have been predicting that Bitcoin would get to $5,000 by August, right? And to be honest, it's not that far. It's not that far off. But here's the thing: we can see what happened. We can see what the pump that took place, and pretty much almost got Bitcoin to reach the $5,000, and they think that by the end of the year, Bitcoin could reach $10,000. Here's the thing: if people start to hear that enough, and if you tell them enough times, they'll eventually start to believe it, and things will happen. Like I said, media influences people and distracts people, and the direction that the media wants to turn people to. Chris, you're absolutely right. If you want to think that's $1 mark for Digibyte is going to take years, that's your belief. Okay, you want to be on a limited thinking, then be on a limited thinking. But that's all it is limited thinking, right? Because if you start to say, if you start believe that Bitcoin will be $1 in the next 30 days, then it will be Bitcoin, Digibyte. Okay, you get $1 in the next 30 days. Guys, you need to remember that in 2011. Okay, a Bitcoin still only 18. January 2011, Bitcoin was 8 cents. Right? It was 8 cents. Then he kicked off. Why is he kicked off? Because people kept saying it's going to be 200, it's going to be 100, it's going to be 300, it's going to be 1,000, it's going to be 2,000. And it is because people believe and people hear so many times. Well, if they hear so many times, it must be true. Okay, that's media influence, guys. That's media influence. And this is what I'm saying, guys. We need to start to take advantage of the power of Digibyte. By January 2018, minimum $1 is what I mean. Okay, so Chris, that's fine. Okay, but it's by January. I want it in 30 days. It can be these 30 days. It can be the next 30 days. I don't know. All I want is Digibyte to get $1 in 30 days. Okay, I didn't give anyone any dates. I said 30 days. Right. So you guys just need to, believe that will happen and it will happen. I do, yes, I do have tutorials how to mine and buy Digibyte. I got a couple online already. Okay, we'll be 100 next October. It's very possible. It's very possible. You only need another 99.99. 99.98. Okay, so it's not that far from it. If we start share it and if we start to post videos, we had Danny just started to post videos, and that's all you need is more people posting more videos. Okay, a couple, 4, 5 more people doing videos about Digibyte and say why Digibyte. You don't need to make up. You don't need to say why Digibyte is great. You don't need to make up anything about it. You just go to the website. You go to the blockchain FAQ there, and you read blockchain FAQs is all there. Okay, all there. Okay, maximum to be produced, current supply, air supply inflation, 12%, in 2017, block rewards, 1% monthly, so the reduction of the block goes up 1% every month. So, guys, it's already below 1,000 digibytes on the block reward. So you can see it's all a matter of time. Just do it will become harder and harder to mine. Okay, it will become harder and harder to mine. Mining algorithms, you can see there is five. The SHA-256, which is the one used to mine Bitcoin. People can just switch the machines. It's all changed two lines of code and pointed to the Digibyte stratum, and they start mining Digibyte. This in itself is a very, very clever script. Okay, guys, it's all very clever the way that's been put together. This is very, very clever. Block timing, 15-second blocks, 1.5 minutes per algo. So, guys, you just look at those things. This is what makes it possible, and the potential. Okay, I posted videos out there where I send $500 worth of Digibyte, $50, $10, $20. Guys, it's faster than a credit card right now. It's faster than a credit card right now. Can it process as much transactions as a Visa card right now? Maybe not. Maybe do. You don't know. It all depends how much people start using it. Why would you want Intel? Why did you want Digibyte to enable automatic swaps? What do you mean by that? No. That is up to us. Okay, that is not up to Digibyte. Okay, that only happens if we, as a community, as the Digiforce community, will start to go out and start to write to those exchanges, write to Coinbase, write to, Lightbit already did it, but write to the exchanges why they haven't added Digibyte. If there are enough people requesting that Digibyte should be added as a dollar exchange, they will add it as a dollar exchange, because obviously they don't want people to go out and start to promote other websites, right? In our group, so what we have in our group here on Digiforce here, so here we have 920 members. Okay, so that should get to 1,000 by tonight. On the Digiforce Crypto Addicts on WhatsApp group, we have another 256, as you guys see, so 114. So we got more active people. So we have 1,000 people. I'm sure Coinbase don't want 1,000 people telling other 1,000 people, or one person just tells one person to go and buy Digibyte to this website, because Coinbase don't do it. They don't want that. So if there is at least, let's say out of 1,000, say 100 of us go there and ask them for them to add Digibyte as a dollar exchange on Coinbase, it's more than very likely that they start do it straight away. But they just need to see that Digibyte as a follow. Two weeks ago, I bet $5,000 DGB will not cost $1. Video money 2 weeks ago. Challenge accepted. Hopefully. Where does it say that? Did I said 2 weeks ago? That's the comment was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you wait when it's 30 days, yeah. When you reach $1 in 30 days. Chris, man, what you guys? Okay, pass to the next one. Randy, can I have the link to the Telegram group? Randy, I don't have the link to the Telegram group. There is some people who have, so probably if you go to the WhatsApp group and see if there's somebody here on WhatsApp group, they do have. There's some people who know that Telegram. I probably have to install Telegram on my phone to start to use that. Well, we'll have to find out how to install it on Windows. If I can install it on Windows, I'll probably find out. To a Linux page. Is it working? Yeah. Okay, refreshed it. What's the problem? And Microsoft, not really. You know why would they own Digibyte? Joe, refresh your Polynex page. What's wrong? About the going down? There's nothing wrong with that. That's good. Okay, still a near standard. He hasn't gone bearish or bullish. It's perfect. He's moving. At this point is a holding point. Buy more. Yeah, Chris Smith, that's a good one. The like button or the share button. Okay, 27 people. We got 18 likes. This is it, guys. That's exactly what you guys need to do. Just like, share. If you make videos, then come to the groups. Let me know what the videos are. And I will share the videos as well for you. Your wallet for Digibyte. Did you download the right wallet? Are you trying to use that's Ethos? And are you trying to use the right wallet for the right system? It does say yes. It does say. Let me open mine here. Yeah, it does say. Sometimes it does say that, but then let it go, and we'll sync. We'll sync to normal. I think you get that mainly on iPhone and on the Mac wallets. Okay, but that is a bug. We know it's a bug on our wallet. They did say that they're working to fix it. And of course they allowed it on their website. Yeah, I mean you can use that's because you can use those service and pay using Digibyte. I think you're talking about the Digit sign or Digi sign or Digi segment or whatever they call that. Can I post the pic? I don't know if you can post pictures on a chat here. Um, you rock as well, Chris. Everybody is rocking. That's the point here, guys. Let's empower people. Empower people to do better than what they're doing right now, and in return we get empower people back. So, guys, it's like I said at the beginning of this webinar. We can train people and educate people to kill. Why don't we educate people to love each other and work together and empower each other? That's the best way to do. Take a look, Neil. Oh, Neil is on. Yeah, Neil. Still holding around that numbers. If you guys been betting on those things, guys, just be very, very careful. Okay. Because another thing is a new. Let me show this here to a minute. I don't know what you want to see, but there it goes. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. So you can see it's going up. So, but you guys need to see. Okay, this is what you need about the new coin. You go here to the new coin. You go to their website here, and this is the new website. Very impressive. Okay, very impressive. Looks like great technology, right? But you guys need to read. Okay, read very careful what they're saying here, and then if you go to the download page, this is a big giveaway, guys. A big giveaway. Our wallets, they already highlighted. I actually showed this to someone yesterday. It wasn't highlighted. So that means they're already having problems with the wallets, guys. But they're telling you here exactly what you do. You're going to be using wallets that are developed by a third party. If you have any problems, you don't get your coins or whatever happens, contact them for support. Who are these third party guys? Think about these things, guys. This is things you really need to look, and you need to ask those questions. What the hell is going on here? Right? Okay, guys. This all comes down to take your time, do your due diligence, and guys, this wasn't like this yesterday. They obviously highlighted today to show people, don't contact us, contact the third party, the person who provides you the wallet. So if I actually show you here, I was actually doing a video when I go, okay, I did that one and I moved the other one to the bin, which is here. Okay, I was actually doing the video yesterday and I didn't end up not finish the video because something else got in the way. But you can see, okay, that's me showing the wallet there, and you can see it's not highlighted, guys. Okay, it's not highlighted there, and they already highlighted it today. This proves the fact that people are already complaining that they're not getting what they're paying for, guys. So you see, they're not highlighted the wallets yesterday. Okay, and now that you can see they highlighted, they make it stand out because they obviously having complaints already. So you guys be very careful and do your due diligence on this. No. Listen, guys. No. Okay, Chris. What is the threat? The threat, every coin is in competition against each other. Okay. So is Litecoin a threat to Digibyte? No, it's not. Neither is Digibyte a threat to Litecoin, because obviously you can buy Litecoin in US dollars and buy Digibyte, right? And listen, I have Litecoin myself. Okay, I do Litecoin, and I did start to promote Litecoin before I start pushing the Digibyte. The reason I went to Digibyte is because Digibyte right now is the most affordable coin. What I see here in Digibyte, the true potential is not only it works, but I'm thinking back in 2008. Okay, I didn't join Bitcoin in 2008. I started to do Bitcoin in 2009. But you know what? Look at Digibyte as a bigger version of Bitcoin, a better version. The wallets work, the blocks work, everything works, the mining, everything works, guys. You can use your computer to mine Digibyte. You can use your computer to mine Bitcoin. You forget about it. You need to get. You need to get. You can get pens, a USB pen. We can use to mine a couple of coins, but I know it doesn't mine anything because the difficulty is so high. So Bitcoin has become very, very difficult. Very difficult in terms of mining, and it's moved completely in a different direction. The first people who invest in the Bitcoin, they believe that Bitcoin would become a cryptocurrency for everyday use. Isn't, and it's never going to be. Okay, yeah, that's completely in a different direction. Digibyte can be a currency that can be used for everyday use. Litecoin, there is a couple of changes that I wasn't very, very impressed about, but this Litecoin is still there, and is used. It can be used to buy Digibyte. Also Dogecoin. Dogecoin, you can buy Dogecoin, exchange dollar to Dogecoin directly, because there are a majority of the sites are already doing that, and Dogecoin costs less than the Digibyte. So again, is going to have to do with support. Okay. How we contact those exchanges and tell them why don't you add Digibyte as an option like Dogecoin and Litecoin, right? Because they do have the support. They just need to see that we are out there and that Digibyte has a big follow. Yes, that's right, Chris. Digibyte is the most profitable against most coins. Okay, it pretty much is almost there it goes. So Digibyte is the most profitable against BTC. BTC right now is dropping by 82%. Okay, so they down to 82%, but it's shaking back. We check it back in a few minutes again, and you can have Digibyte in SAT256 and on script being the most profitable against LTC and Bitcoin. You can still mine a Bitcoin in about 4 weeks. Okay, it's just one machine. Okay, it takes you about 4 weeks to mine a Litecoin, not a Bitcoin. A Litecoin, you say Bitcoin. A Digibyte, you can mine even in the weakest machine. You probably mine about 5 Digibytes a day. But in the computer will probably be like if you get a Digibyte a day, because the computer is not really what you should be using. But you can use the computer. But the best thing to do is to get the USB pens. You can get these USB pens that I actually showed on my website, mining. So if you go to gmlbusinesspro.com and you go to mining. So I need to set the webinar for next week here. So hello guys, and thank you very much for clicking play on this video. So this tutorial, all you do is you get to this page and you click any of those modules. And these models, and on this page you should see about coin mining. Okay, if you click on that, it does take you to this page. And these pens, you can buy them between $70 to $100. Okay, and you buy one of those will easily mine you a Digibyte, 1 to 3 Digibytes a day. Okay, and just a plug and play. You just plug down a laptop. You can use up to 5, because your USB, power supply on the USB is 2 watts, 5 watts. So you can have up to 3 of those machines. Okay, and running on a standard 1.6. If you can push them up to 2 gigahash, which you do mine more, but they also use more power, but your computer won't be able to keep them powered up. So if you're going to do that, get a hub. Okay, USB hubs is the power supply. It is on power supply, and then you just put. Then there you can put all 10. Okay, and if you about 10, you should do about 20 to 30 Digibytes a day. Okay, it 5 of those things. Okay, 5, 6 of those things. You will easily do 20 Digibytes a day. And again, your computer is not going to be using any more power than what it already uses if it's turned on. Okay, so it's very, very easy to mine Digibyte right now. Okay, right now still very easy, but as you can see, as explained on the website, it's less than the blog. Blog reward reduction is 1% Monday, so every month goes the difficulty goes up by 1 month, or the reward goes down by 1%. So which means the difficulty increases as well, because you get less coin. 1% every month, so it's all a matter of time. As things keep progressing, it becomes more and more difficult to mine. So, and think about it: there's 8 billion coins. 8 billion coins, the mass is 21 billion. So, and all to be mined in 21 years. So, guys, Bitcoin is 21 million coins and under 114 years. Guys, under 40 years to mine 21 million. They already got 16 million coins mined. So what's that? Took them 8 years. So we go what? Under the 22 years or whatever to mine the other 5 million. Come on, guys. Where's the coin coming from? This is the things we need to ask about. Where is the coin coming from to keep adding this value to Bitcoin? So if you guys think $1 in 30 days for Digibyte is not realistic, how can you think that is realistic for a coin to even have enough coin to create that, to be worth right now $4,000, or in the end of the year $10,000, or by 2021 $100,000 or $1 million, as people talking? Come on, where's the coin is going to come from? That thing doesn't reproduce himself, does it? Right? If people need to mine, they need coin to make that happen. They need to sell it. Don't tell me people are just making donations of $100,000, $200,000 to Bitcoin because they like Bitcoin. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's not be naive here. Okay, the coin needs to be created so it can be sold. We can't just keep seeing Bitcoin going up and seeing a new coin being showing on a supply. Okay, it just doesn't go up in value because it has to go up in value. I mean, gold goes up in price. Why is it going up in price? Well, because gold has its own inflation based on what people, after the manual work that they have to put into it to mine gold, to dig gold off the ground, to dig gold at the bottom of the, whatever, the sea, whatever they're going to get the gold from. We need to ask those questions, because eventually the bubble will burst, and when the bubble bursts and the facts come out, people are going to like it. People are not going to like it. And, there's nobody to point a finger on. They can simply just disappear. You never know who he was, who it is. It's a Satoshi Nakamoto from the Pikachu. You want the Pikachu? When I was a kid, I used to watch Pikachu. Guys, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's about being a little bit realistic here, have a little bit of fun, but think about the risk is real, and the consequences can be very, very. Guys, think about it. Use common sense. Think about, don't just tomorrow. Think about the future and moving forwards. And really, this is another coin, IOTA. It's another coin. Come on, Digibyte already got IOTA technology. What are you talking about? Internet of all things. Come on, Digibyte already has that. Okay, if you send payment from one phone to another, you get rewarded Digibyte. Right? So what the hell is they talking about? This is old technology. It's nothing new there. Yeah, they got the Tangle and what they're talking about. Right? People talk about certain things without doing the research. Again, you can go to the website and you go to wallets, or you go here to about, okay, and you scroll down. Where was applications? It's probably applications. So that's the mining for Digibyte. Is mining of Digibyte works as well. You can mine Digibyte directly. But if you scroll down on the home page, okay, there it goes. Internet of all things. How long has Digibyte been having this thing in there? Okay. Internet of all things devices. What is Jesus Christ? It's everything here. When I came to the Digibyte website and I looked into it, I said, well, what the hell am I looking somewhere else for? Cybersecurity. Right now, cybersecurity is a big issue, guys. Okay. Right now, this is a big issue. So if you're investing in Digibyte, you're investing in cybersecurity development. Okay, that Digibyte is going to provide document validation, verifying documents, making sure people who is what they say they are, and protecting your documents. I mean, there were websites out there right now. They ask you, send a picture of yourself holding your card, send a picture of yourself holding your passport, put your data in all the paper and take a picture. So, guys, you're sending all this data. Who's guaranteeing you the safety for that data? Huh? Digibyte is right there, right in the forefront, creating and developing for companies so they can use and protect. Obviously, that's why they are on the Microsoft website and Dropbox and whatever sites we see popping it. Okay, traded finance, providing trust and transparency and security to global trade. So, guys, you can see, people go out there. We want to see, guys. You think about this for a second. How much work that this guy has to do and the decisions that he has to make every single day in Digibyte, at the same time keep the investors. We investing in Digibyte. We investing on his idea and the things that he does. And he also has to make sure that our wallets work so we can buy and sell Digibyte. And guys, we as people, the more we talk about it, the more noise we make about this. I already bought my Digibyte t-shirt. I'm going to get a sticker on my Digibyte. I'm going to put on my car. I'm going to stick the sticker Digibyte on my car. Because why? Because I want people to know about Digibyte. Right? I want people need to know this. They need to know the technology is here. Let's make it happen. It's all come down to us to make this happen. So, guys, once again, it's been a great webinar. So we went 20 minutes over. Randy Russ, yes, attention is attention, right? Case, I wish I could like this live stream more, but I'm not allowed. Listen, we can always share the link. Come and share the groups. We're gonna do this every week. Digibyte in Power Hour, guys, and that's it. I'm just bringing you the facts and try and get you guys to see the light, guys. See the light. Okay, you need to be a little realistic here and think about. Not just tomorrow. Let's think about the future, and what the really risks are, and what could be the best. Come on, I believe you guys. You definitely know stupid because you guys are here. So I put something out there. You guys decided you wanted to know about it. You wanted to get involved. That's why you're here. So you are smart people. So guys, once again, thanks very much for coming. See you next week. I appreciate all your time. Bye bye for now. Oh, almost forgot. Digibyte to infinity and beyond, guys. We already passed the moon. We heading for Mars. Bye bye now.